Now, Franky during Dressrosa, this is where shit gets cool for Franky. Franky got off at Dressrosa. He was in a disguise. They didn't need to be fucking seen there. Straw hat pirates, real niggas now. After, getting to the new world and everything else. He was in his, attire, his, disguise for a while. Met the Tontadas, and he was like, damn, they're even fucking with you people on this island. Don Quixote del Flamingo has fucked around too much. He's enslaved your people and everything else. I don't like this for you little people. I'll help you, I'll destroy the Smile Factory, and I'll save your people, from enslavement. So when all this shit's going down with Doflamingo, he puts up the birdcage and shit, right? Franky's running around, and he gets to the Smile Factory, and Tontadas are being enslaved. They're being whipped. Carry this shit over here. Carry this shit over here. He's like, you can't do that shit to these small people. They don't deserve this kind of treatment. Senior Pink approaches. He's covered, bitches are all on him and shit. And then he's like, I'll fight against you. And he's like, all right, I can beat you. But this guy had the swim fruit. He's like, why do you wear that? He told him his backstory. How he had a wife, kid, didn't have kids. She, ended up, in the hospital. Like, her head was all fucked up. I don't remember what it was, but she was fucked up. And then he went to her hospital bed, wearing a baby suit because she always wanted to have, babies with him. And he was there for her in her dying days and everything else. But then he became a Don Quixote pirate, ate a devil fruit, and he was pretty good at armament hockey too. He was swimming around, hopping around. Franky was, like, I can't lose to you. I have to, save these people. You might have been through some shit, but guess what? I have to defeat you. And he did. Radical beams, fought him to a good fight too. But like high diff, Then he freed the Tontadas and they got the fuck out of there. Trying to like stop, the birdcage like everybody else. He was like really going in like during this time. Like Franky was not fucking around in Dressrosa against Senior Pink. He had a good fight against him. Strength is 83%. Speed, 78. Durability, 82. Endurance, 84. 82 for his intelligence, 85 for his experience, and an 85 for his close skills. Range skills, 83%. 78 for his recoup, and a 82 for his hacks. Overall power score, 82.1 for Franky. And he was super during all that time, too. So be cool, Corner.